Hello, welcome everyone. We have a full house today of sixth graders. Hi, sixth graders.
Hello.
And for this week's edition of Corcoran's Corner, we are going to be talking about the sixth grade retreat that was on Monday. So I'm going to just ask you guys to share a little bit about how the sixth grade retreat went. I'm going to dip out of the screen here, and starting with the guys. How did sixth grade retreat go?
It was a lot of fun. I really liked it, and I felt like closer to God.
Yeah.
Like it was fun, but it was also very educational and really got you thinking more about your faith. And they did it in a way that really would like touch you and like really like made you like could relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a lot of fun videos for us to watch and activities to do. Like, we got to like watch a video and like see how that would relate to us in our religion.
And then we would have like a discussion.
Yeah, and they had testimonies and dramas, which were also really cool to see other people. And they just are really good at like making it relatable to you and stuff, or really like you would understand it better.
Yeah. Girls, what were some of your thoughts?
I thought that it was really good. There was like skits that they did, and I really liked those because they were showing a lot of meaning to them.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all like the discussions they had, like all the stories they told, because in my opinion those are really interesting. And I like that we had confession because I haven't really done that in a while. So
Yeah, it was like really fun, but also like we could learn and grow in our faith.
What did you like?
I feel like it was a lot of fun, like with our like retreat leaders, and like they were like, fun, and it was very like educational, and I just felt like a little bit better in my life because I'm like, well, I'm learning a little bit more about God, and I'm going to confession and mass. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Yeah.
That's really great. And so it was Net Ministries. Net Ministries was doing they were the missionaries that were here. And where'd you guys, tell me about confession and mass. Who wants to tell me about confession and mass?
it's like for confession, when it was like there were two priests to like make it go by faster. But then if you weren't doing it, they had like a bunch of Bibles and like for us that we could read, or like, and they had these confession sheets to tell you like how to lead you through a confession.
Yeah, they had a good examination of conscience where they went down every commandment and told you like, have you been doing this wrong, which was kind of cool. So it really had specific stuff and also about the commandments. It was a good way to think about it before you went into confession.
Yeah, you could go to confession if you wanted to, but you didn't have to. And then after that, there was a mass.
Yeah.
How did you guys like being at Aquinas? Because you had confession,
cool.
mass, and lunch at Aquinas.
Yeah.
It
How'd
was
you
good
guys-
being like in a different environment for mass.
Yeah, different environment.
It was like very peaceful. I really liked it.
Yeah, there weren't very many people there. It was just basically
it
the sixth graders and a couple other people.
Yeah, like
It was
college kids and
quiet.
stuff. Yeah. That was really nice.
What were you going to say, Leo?
Before confession, they had like a testimony where there was like 3 different kinds.
No,
of,
that
like,
was
people.
the drama.
It was a drama where
They also had a testimony.
fear, fear that God wouldn't forgive you for your sins, pride that you don't need God to forgive you, and a shame where that you think your sins are too big for Him to forgive you, and that He'll never forgive you.
Yeah.
And then what they did is, there's this like confession person, like this priest, and then they were going to confession, and they had a cut up heart before, and then they got a new one after they went to confession.
Wow.
So it was like a cut heart, and then they replaced it with a heart that had no cuts in it.
It was healed heart.
Yeah.
It was also really cool because like they were younger, and they really like knew how to like really make it relatable in your life. They really knew how to like make it like relatable in your life where like you can like you're like, oh yeah, I am doing this, and it's not where you're trying to figure it out. They almost like help you guide more what you're doing wrong and stuff, and it like really helped more than like other stuff. I felt like.
Well, I appreciate your confidence in sharing with our parents, with our community about how retreat went. I appreciate your willingness to volunteer and to help out. This is what I expect of St. Thomas students, that they'd be able to share about their faith like you guys have done today, and that you would be willing to volunteer. When I just came up to your classroom and said, hey, you guys want to share about how sixth grade retreat went? And you guys all volunteered happily to do that. So thank you for sharing with us today, and thank you for joining Corcoran's Corner.
You're welcome.